Hi, good evening. This is Soumya, register number UR14CS312. Today in Unix lab, my lab experiment is 8, process creation. So process creation, this is the question what I have here. First, I'm to create a C or C++ program to perform this function on here. So I'll just go to the code here. So first, what I want is first I'm going to take initialize the seconds, minutes, and hours, and then I'm getting the parent ID as PID, and then I'm getting the seconds. So I'm just initializing this PID to fork. Otherwise, you can just use fork function is equal to 0. Then that creates a child process, and else part creates the parent part. First, in the child part, they just asked me to get seconds in the input, and then I'm asked to calculate the hours, minutes, and second, and print it over there in B part. So B part is the child. So I'm just going to take the hours and seconds by 3600, and minutes will be like seconds modulus 3600 divided by 60, and then seconds, minutes by minutes modulus 60 divided by 60, and then we're just printing all the hours, minutes, and second in the format what they asked. So after that else, and else means like this, it ends, the process gets ended. So I'm just ending it after 2 seconds. So I'm just giving it a sleep for 2 seconds. I'll just run this code and show you. Okay, I'll just give you see 3000 seconds. So that's what I have, 15 minutes. And see, after some time, this came, so that I have given sleep for 2 minutes. So that time after the process got ended after 2 seconds. So I have 15 minutes, 30 seconds. 3000 seconds will be like 30 minutes over here. Just we'll go to the next coding. Okay. The next coding what we have is like they just ask to create in this format, so that I can just A can read the string and B will reverse the string, and then C checks whether it's a palindrome or not. And this is the same way, just getting the parent ID first, and then just comparing it, PID is equal to 0, that is fork is equal to 0. If it is, then it go enter into the chain, and then it's checking for the string here, string 1, and then I'm reversing it. String of j plus plus is equals to string of minus minus I, and then I'm just printing the string 1, so that to reverse the string whatever I have got in the input. And then in else part I have to check whether it's a palindrome or not. So here what I use in the other part, what I use again over here is like fork is equal to 0. Then I'm just reversing the values, and if I'm comparing it with, if is equal to 0, if both the strings, when I'm comparing it, if it becomes 0, then that's a palindrome. If not, it's not a palindrome. And then it just gets leave for some time. So I'll just run this code also. Okay, I'll just give the string. So in the first process, in the child B, what it does is it just reverse the value. See, after some time this came, so the process it was sleeping for 5 seconds, and then process got ended over here. And then the process C, what it does is check whether it's a palindrome or not. It is checking the it's not a palindrome, and here in everything I just put the process ID, so that I can mention that which is child and which is parent over here. So we'll go to the next code. So next one what we have is like this, I have to create, and I'm just getting the integer value, and then printing in all the process one thing. I'll just show you. Yeah, this is how you create a big tree. Because I'm getting the value over here, and I'm just for in first I'm checking the factorial, and in the next parent in next child I'm just checking for the Fibonacci series over here. This is the conditions what you have, and in next I'm just checking with the just making it an Armstrong, whether it's Armstrong number or not. After that I'm just checking whether the value what you got in the first parent ID, this A, we are going to perform all the operations in all the childs. So in E, whatever value you got is just checking whether it's prime number or not, and then in F it just checks to reverse the value. Okay, I'll just run it. Okay, I'll just give some integer value. I'll just give 100, and it's coming little different. Yeah, here what you have is we'll just run it one more time and just give 10. It's little slow. Yeah, here what I have is the Fibonacci series, and it's just telling it's not a 10 is not an Armstrong number and 10 is not a prime number too. And then it's telling if you reverse 10 it becomes 1, and still it's in sleep state, so it did not come over here. This is how you create a process creation using Unix commands. Thank you.